Alrighty, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? It is your boy NCSO7 here, welcoming you back to New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. Wait a minute, didn't we already go through this game? Well, I mean, yeah. Let me just get out of there. Let me just get the thing on. But yeah, didn't we already finish this game? Well, I mean, we did do that. We got New Super Luigi U to go through, so yeah, it is time to start going through New Super Luigi U. So yeah, let's get moving. So yeah, it's finally time I get to this after finishing all the previous New Super Mario Bros. Games. Look at how Mario's hat is just there. There's no lore reason why he's not there. Like, there's nothing at all. He's just gone. It's literally all the exact same shit as well. Well, that's not great, is it? Alrighty, yeah. So yeah, it is the exact same world map, the exact same everything. The only difference is that the level design is different. Now, okay, I'm just gonna make sure that everything is good. Now you may notice that we only have 100 seconds, and Luigi's got a much floatier jump. So, also these stages are a lot more difficult, so yeah. So, let's see. Let's move at the speed of sound. Let the speed wind it. Come on, let me get that. Let me get that. No, 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 no. Son of a bitch. No. Oh my god. Not losing this early. There we go. That's it. Alright, so I think we're good with audio. So yeah, the levels design is definitely more difficult. Also, Luigi's jump is much more floaty. But it comes at the caveat of the stages only being 100 seconds long and are usually much faster to beat. So, I'm not really sure how long it's going to take me to beat this game because of how short the levels are. We're going to see, because I might actually have a lot of problems with doing well. And this is, out of all the New Super Mario Bros. Games, this is the one I'm the least familiar with, so... Ooh, this is going to take some getting used to. Oh my god. It's very slippery, though. That's the thing. There's a secret exit in this level, but I don't know where. I think you have to jump off that way. I'm not sure, though. Okay. Oh, man. one step closer to victory. But yeah, that's pretty much New Super Luigi U. It's more or less, I mean, originally when this released on the Wii U, it was a DLC for New Super Mario Bros. U. It was, I think, $20, but then they made the physical copy for a little bit more. Um, Bowser's at it again, it seems. But they didn't, like, really do anything. The only thing they changed was the level design. The world map is the same. The cutscenes are all the same. The boss fights are all the same. It really is a shame, in my opinion, because, like, okay, I do want to say that I do really like a lot of the stuff that this DLC did to make the game more difficult, but at the same time, it's not really enough, in my opinion. And I'm screwing up big time. Also, a difference that is that that's pretty notable is that the Jesus, I hate the slipperiness in this game. It's really slippery. Like, and that's, I like the more difficult level design, but I do not like the slippery controls. It does not translate well at all for me. Because I'm so used to, like, the normal playstyle for New Super Mario Brothers that, like, this very floaty, very, like, slippery control is really screwing with me. Alright. Now we need to rush, too. Of course, we got all these fire pistons, whatever they are. Oh, actually, this is probably, like... Wow, they just didn't even bother at all. They are just like, why don't you just... Okay, we need to get moving. Do you get the extra... Okay, so every time you do get in a boss fight, you do get extra time, so that's good. No, we're not gonna need much time at all, because, I mean, look at this fucking dude. What a great boss fight. I didn't even need the extra time. I beat his ass so easily. But I guess I'll save. I'll pick that up, though. Yeah, don't mind if I do. But, yeah. I don't know, there's not even really a whole lot to... Oh, God, no. There's not even really that much to say about New Super Luigi U, because it's like, in all honesty, it's basically just a level pack DLC, and that's kind of it. Like, I have way less experience, so there's a really good chance that I'm gonna... Yep, there it is. There's a good chance I'm gonna be doing way worse on these stages, especially later down the line. Like, these aren't that hard, but I know later I'm gonna be... I'm gonna be getting myself cooked. I'm very aware that I'm like, oh, really? There's nothing there? What the hell? Wow! Yoshi just left me like he left my wife left me. Wow. Let me guess. You're supposed to just run off. Oh, you have to have the Yoshi at the end, or the squirrel. Oh, well. I mean, I never said it was 100%. It's definitely not 100%, because I didn't get the secret exit from before. But yeah, yeah, so hopefully, how are y'all doing today? Hopefully you all are doing well. I'm doing alright. Because I got a good gym session, I got a good gym session in earlier yesterday. Want to go to the gym again today. I really want to, like, I'm not going to go too into it today, but I really want to do more, like, working out and stuff like that, because Since your boy isn't... Are you kidding me? Get the hell out of here. I was like, there better be a star coin up there for all my trouble. Okay. Yeah, I want to hopefully go to the gym after streaming today, which will be very nice. Oh yeah, and also I'm gonna be getting Rhythm Heaven in the mail today, which will be nice. It'll be nice to play that. Because I actually don't have, like, a Rhythm Heaven Groove, I think it is. Because I pre-ordered it. I'm excited to play it. The only Rhythm Heaven game I've actually played before is a little bit of Rhythm Heaven Fever on the Wii. Well, I've got it on the Wii U Virtual Console because the game's, like... Well, the game was, like, stupid expensive on Wii, so I was just like, I'll just get it on the Virtual Console. I don't really need that. Hold up. No! No! Oh my god, I was gonna land and then jump! God damn it. I'm gonna just turn the brightness down on that computer a little bit. God dang it. But yeah, I'm excited to play that today. I'm excited to play that. I want to play more, because right now I'm currently working through, because I'm actually playing one game I got for my birthday. That being Mouse PI. I want to play more of that because I want to. Please give me an acorn. That's fine. No! Oh my fuck! Why do you go off? See, this is the thing. The slipperiness is gonna really screw me over, and it's really fucking irritating. This is why I'm not really sure if this is going to be shorter than New Super... I mean, it's going to be shorter, but I don't know if I'm going to... I'm not really sure if I want to do it in, like, 2 parts or 3 parts. Because that's what I'm wondering, like, do I want to... Jesus! I'm going to be honest, I hate the slipperiness of this. Okay, this is where the 3rd star coin is. I mean, I don't want to go 100%, but I want to at least put an I want to put an actual effort, and I should also mention that New Super Luigi U did come out in 2013, which was the year of Luigi, so they did a lot of that sort of like marketing and all that jazz with it. I don't know. I mean, I liked the new Super... I liked Year of Luigi, like, in a sense, but I also think that they could have done more with it. I think, like, especially when Sega did, like, Year of Shadow, I think they did a much better job of, like, really doing a lot with it. I don't know. It's just how I feel. I think Year of Luigi was a cool idea. I think it was kind of fun, even though it was, like, one of Nintendo's worst years in terms of, like, money, because they had, like, basically no money. Holy shit! Because, like, I've heard, like, 2013 was actually one of their worst years in terms of, like, finances. I mean, I don't have a... You know what? Use this. I don't have any proof or evidence or anything. I've heard it, so, I mean... I could be wrong, but then again, it was 2013, it was the Wii U. Yeah, they probably didn't have much money. Now, it's really dark, but at the same time, I don't really care, because I'm used to the dark. I can see relatively, like, in my own, like, place where I am, I can see really easily in the dark. Okay, I'm gonna have to... God. It's a little scary. Oh yeah, I should have also mentioned that... Holy crap! Wait, do you need the acorn suit for that? Is there actually a way around that without the acorn suit? I have not played this in a very long time. I mean, it should be obvious considering my gameplay is not great, but do they actually, like, expect you to go through the entire section with the, like... No. Well, whatever. It's not my issue anymore. But what is my issue is Lemmy. So, let's deal with him. Like I said, all of the boss fights are the exact same. Even the final boss is exactly the same, which is ridiculously pathetic. I mean, you'd think with the DLC they would have actually tried to make, like, new boss fights, but no, they didn't. Bastard. Land on him. I'll at least give him a chance. That only took me 16 minutes. And part of that time was just the intro for the game. Okay, that's actually pretty good. That's it for World 1, though. Alright, on to World 2. Good news, though, is that because, I actually recently recently Prime Day happened, and that, like, well, with Amazon Prime, Prime Day happened, and it was one of those things where I got a free, like, trial of Amazon Prime, so I was actually able to, like, take advantage of Prime Day, which is where I actually pre-ordered a lot of games, including Rhythm Heaven, Groove. But I actually also got a brand new micro SD card for my Switch. Just Switch 1. That way I can completely... Because, okay, I had a 512 gigabyte cartridge. Ooh. Friendly fire is on. I don't think this is... I'm not going to be able to do this. No way in hell. Oh my god, the slipperiness doesn't make it any better. Holy shit. Ugh. You know what? I'm gonna just ignore it. It doesn't matter. It's not important enough. It's just a stupid star coin. But, I got a... Because, like, I had a 512 gigabyte, cartridge, or micro SD card for my Switch. But the problem is that because of how big it is, it makes the load times on this thing extremely slow. Like, you should see how long the load times were for, like, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. It was ridiculous. Okay, that's really weird because Nabbit's technically on our side. We can play as him, so that's really peculiar. I don't care enough to do it. Don't care. I'm not gonna bother with that stuff, but, I did finally get, like, a 256 gigabyte cartridge just so that way I could have... Because I didn't really need all that space for my, like... Because I think 256 was enough, and if I really... Oh my god, those spikes were right up in my butt! Oh my god. Like, it, like, climbed right into my ass. But it didn't hurt me, so that's good. Jesus. Oh my god. Why did you miss time to jump? No! Oh my god! It's so fast! Yeah, this... Holy crap! Oh my lord. I'm gonna take a chance. Okay, I could just get a little close. Oh my god. I thought I got all three, though. Whatever. Don't you dare throw another one at me. Okay. Jesus Christ. But, Yeah, it's really nice because now the load times for Switch games are really good. So any game that's like downloaded to the system now loads like a dream. So thank God. I've wanted to do that for a very long time because it's been an issue for like a year or so when it really started to show up, but I didn't really want to like deal with it and all that. So yeah, and also this game's actually loading faster too, which is nice. Um, so people are gonna be like, "Why don't you play it on Switch 2? You have a Switch 2, Tyler. Why don't you use that?" Well, I'm a weirdo. I'm gonna be honest. Like I'm a massive weirdo. I actually don't like to have my I actually like to have the system separated. I do that like. You know what? I'm gonna do something. Oh wow. Well, that was a bad decision. Okay, my play. Oh, you can stun them. Okay, I need to get. I'm gonna assume there's a star coin in one of those, but I have no way of going in there, so... No thanks. Here we go. Not bad. I don't know. I do think that, I don't know what I was gonna say. I don't know. I'm glad that I keep my system separated. Where it's like I keep Switch 1 games on Switch 1, Switch 2 games on Switch 2. I did the same thing with like PlayStation, where it's like PS4 games. I mostly keep those on. I like playing those on the PS4 because that's what they were intended to be played on, and PS5 games on PS5. I will very rarely play PS4 games on PS5. I did do that with Concrete Genie just because I was really getting lazy. I was like, you know what? I just want to play the game on, like, I'm going to play it on PS5. Same with Persona 5 Strikers when that game came out. Now, that game actually had, like, a boost on PS5 that made the game load much faster, though, so... There's the kind of thing, logic behind that. No. I don't know... No, we're fine. Oh, crap. These are fast. My God, I hate the slipperiness. What the hell? How are you supposed to do that? I'm gonna take, I'm gonna take my hand off of the... Okay. Here we go. Jesus. It's because of the slippery bullshit. There we go. Nice. Your boy is goated at this. Alright, let's deal with this fool. And we're gonna just do this again. I'm not taking you seriously, bro. But I think there is something I do want to talk about today because, well, I would have talked about this yesterday when the news went out, but, I was playing Judge Sim in that game I got a little too into the gambling in that game, so there's that. But, today is the day that it's time to have the talk. I don't derive any pleasure from this because it's really sad that I even have to have the talk with you all because we have gotten some, well, that's not good. Okay, fine. Nobody cares. But what is it? Thank you for giving me that. I don't really care if I have to deal with one of these enemies. I get another item, so it's whatever. But recently, it was announced that Sony announced, the PlayStation company, They announced that after January 2028, they will not be making physical games anymore for PS5. Which basically means, and then, like, many reports went out that Microsoft's Xbox. How do I get this? Oh! Okay, I had to think for a second. But apparently there was reports that Microsoft's new Helix console, that is also not going to have a disk drive or whatever. So basically what's going on is physical games are completely getting fizzled out on PlayStation and Xbox. I mean, to be fair, it's not like I expect it from Xbox. They weren't gonna do it anyways, but I mean, who really collects Xbox Series X games? But at the same time, the fact that PlayStation is getting rid of physical games is deeply terrible. It's really, really awful, honestly, because, like, look right here. I mean, look at this. This is literally like an entire like bookcase of PlayStation games. PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, PS5. I collect a lot of physical games. And for them to basically be like, we're not, like, they're not even going to finish out with the PS5. They're going to just stop it in like a year and a half. Because, for what reason? Even though discs aren't even that expensive to manufacture from what I know. It's ridiculous. Like, I'm someone who loves physical media, and I don't really care about the whole owning thing, because to be fair, you don't really own anything these days. Like, even a physical game doesn't really give you that much ownership over it, but at the same time, it's really frustrating, because it's like, I at least like it for collecting purposes. I enjoy collecting video games. I like wasting my money. You know? And for them to basically get rid of that and essentially, like, because the problem is that now that they don't have, that there won't be physical games, the secondhand market will not exist for PlayStation 6 or any. Fuck you! Why'd you fall off, you idiot? I was on such a good run! But because of that, they can But what also is even worse is that because everything is digital, games are likely to be more expensive because, like, let's say like Call of Duty games. I'm pretty sure Black Ops 7 is probably $70 on the PlayStation Store. However, it's probably way cheaper on, like, if you were to get a physical copy of it. If you were to go to eBay and you were to look up at what a copy of Black Ops 7 on PS5 costs, it probably would not cost very much at all. It would probably be very, very cheap because people don't want it. But now that the secondhand market is basically going to be gone for these kinds of games, it basically means that there won't be a secondhand market at all, and you'll have to pay full price for all these games, which digital games, like, you don't get to hold anything tangible or anything. And it's not like the prices are going to be going down on them. I know Nintendo has been doing, like, price modifications with stuff like Star Fox and Splatoon Raiders and, like, some other games. But we haven't seen that initiative from Sony yet, or Microsoft. Their games are probably going to still be $70. It might even go up to $80 eventually. Considering, like we've seen that with, like, Mario Kart World, Fire Emblem Fortunes Weave, and GTA 6. Like, it was one thing with GTA 6, because it was like, okay, it's one game, fine. It's less than pleasurable. I don't derive any pleasure from the fact that they're just gonna stick a fucking code in the box. But, fine. It's one game. I'll make an exception, I guess. Oh. I thought there was, like, a star coin down there or something, but I guess not. Ooh, nice. We got another star coin. But it really sucks because, like, and they also announced that, like, Sony also announced that the PlayStation 3 and Vita stores are going to be shut down next year, so your boy's going to have to get on that and start getting some of the last purchases on those consoles. I don't play my PS3 much, but I do want to play it more. Um, but it sucks. It's bad news all around. Because, like, even if you were somebody that bought fully digitally, it basically removes options from the consumer. Basically, like, we don't get an option anymore. You're gonna have to just wait for a sale. And I'm not gonna lie, like, if I already was kind of like iffy about getting a PlayStation 6, because I was like, well, the thing's gonna probably be like $1,200. No! Oh my god, I don't like the slipperiness. Okay, I can tolerate the higher jump. I cannot stand the slipperiness in this game. It's awful. It's like this dude is like sliding on molasses, dude. He's got them Shadow the Hedgehog physics. Can I just go up above? Okay, that's a bad idea. But it just sucks. I'm really hopeful that I'm... That was close. I hope that Sony might... I don't know. I'm hoping Sony goes back on this, because it's not good for anybody. I don't know how they're going to do with this with, like, retailers and stuff like that. Like, how are they going to be able to turn a profit? Because it's like, if it's going to just be, like, I guess if they're going to do the whole code and box thing like they're doing with GTA 6, but for all PlayStation 6 games, which, I mean, at that point, I'm just like, what's even the point? Why don't you just buy it digitally then? Like, I don't know. I'm not really sure. I know that Sony has been thinking about doing this for a while. I mean, they've been making PS5s that don't even have, like, disk drives or anything. Just gonna skip past it. You know what? I don't even care. I don't care. I'm just gonna do this. It's like, why don't you at least give them some invincibility so that way you actually are forced to deal with their attacks, you know? Instead of me being able to just do that. It's like, really now? But yeah, it just sucks all across the board. I'm hoping Sony goes back on this because it's really bad for everybody, but I don't know if they will. I'm hoping they can. I'm hoping if they can at least make a compromise, that they can at least finish out the PS5 with discs before PlayStation 6. Maybe at the best case scenario, the PlayStation 6 can have a disc drive attachment that, whatchamacallit, that can be like, and it will have digital, like, or no, not digital, physical games. I'd be accepting of that. I mean, I still probably not get a PlayStation 6 because of how expensive it's going to be. Even without the disc drive and all that stuff, and it's going to be all digital, it's still going to be like $1,000 or something like that. Like, it's like still too much money. It's like, for what improvement? And it's not like Sony is putting out many first-party games, so it's not really like a problem. Like, you're not putting out nearly enough anyways. What's with all these huts? I don't even remember any of these. Man, look at that, the huts. The only thing that can be... I knew it was gonna happen. It just sucks, though. I hope they go back on this, but I have doubts they'll do it. I will tell you this, though. I'm not getting a PlayStation 6, and it'll probably just be Switch 2. And honestly, what I'm going to probably do next year... I'm not going to do it this year, because I'm not in desperate need of it right now. But my plan is to build a gaming PC and just do that instead. I'm not going to bother with, like... I don't want to support Sony being very anti... They've been extremely anti-consumer lately, and... I don't like supporting that. Also, not to forget the fact, let's not forget that they took a lot of movies off of PlayStation. Like, they took off like 500 movies because of licensing issues, but the people that bought the movies, they still get those movies revoked from them. So they can't even watch it. They paid like $15 to watch this movie on PS4. They can't do it anymore. Sony actually took it from them. which is just ridiculous. It really does show me that we need more ownership over digital content, and I've been seeing it on Reddit a lot too. Because I'm not gonna lie, I spent a good chunk of yesterday on Reddit, like looking at everything, and it's like I saw a lot of people mentioning like digital ownership, and I think that is a very big thing. I think like if physical games are gonna fizzle out, that's one thing, but I know it was on the writing was on the wall for a while, but at the same time, they need to give more ownership to people. Then they can't be they shouldn't be allowed. Like Sony should not be allowed to just. It's one thing to delist a bunch of movies because I thought I could do invincibility frames, but no. It'd be one thing if they just delisted them, but you can still watch the movies. Okay, fine. I get it. Licensing issues happen. But then, like, removing them from your library, that's a whole nother level of shittiness. And it really is pathetic to see Sony doing this. I really do not know what the future of PlayStation is. Play has no limits, my ass. It clearly has limits. And it's really sad. And then Microsoft, like, was basically reported that they didn't say anything as far as I know, but they did basically, there were, I think, like, reports that Helix wouldn't have a disk drive. And, you know, honestly, with all the bad press that Sony's getting, it honestly wouldn't be a bad idea. Like, you know, Microsoft had a chance. They had a golden goose chance to actually dunk on Sony and be like, you know what? Our next console, the Helix, actually will have a disk drive, and that we will actually be doing physical games. They could have literally spat in Sony's face. Like, they had the perfect opportunity to actually get some good PR back, but no. Instead, they don't even do that. Okay, okay, I can't get that. I'm not... but it just sucks, though. Like... I don't know. I'm really like they had a perfect opportunity to actually strike back because like with all the bad publicity Sony's getting and they could like enforce physical games and you know that'd give them a lot of goodwill back. But no, Microsoft didn't do anything. You know, and that's the sign to me that Microsoft is not going to actually really do anything. They're not going to ever put up competition. And this is why competition is so important. And Microsoft is just completely incompetent at doing this. They were able to do it in the 360 era, but now they're not even going to try. They like have a perfect opportunity to dunk on Sony, but no. Instead, they just basically fall in line with them, which makes me think that there's no point in another Xbox because they're not going to actually do anything. They're not going to really start any competition at all, which is pathetic. Damn it. Jesus. You know what? Is there like a secret? I knew there was a secret. I knew there was. I was like, I'm pretty sure there's something. They're fast too. My goodness. It's a little bit terrifying. Try to time it. Don't you dare. Oh, well, I can't even get the star coin anymore. That's great. Oh, well. Alright, I'm gonna refill my coffee, actually, after this, bass fight. I'll give him a chance. You know what? I'll let him do his thing. Yep, there's no point in doing that. Still a lame boss. Ugh. Alright, I'm gonna go get my... I'm gonna just wait to get past the save screen. I'm gonna get myself some coffee. Well, more. I'm gonna go get myself some more coffee. So I'll be back in a moment. Alright, I'm back. Alright, let's get moving. Alright, time for the ghost level. Well, the ghost ship. Are we gonna actually go inside? Yep, it seems like it. But yeah, I'm really sad with the whole thing that's been heard with, like, the, lack of, physical games. I do, like, and the outrage I've seen has been pretty massive. Like, I'm hoping we have been able to dissuade Sony before, but can we do it this time? Because back in 2021, they were gonna shut down the, digital stores for the PlayStation 3 and stuff like that in 2021, but we were able to dissuade them from doing that. I'm not sure if we can do that again, though. That's the thing. Like, can we do that again? Well, actually... I feel like there's a secret, but I feel like there's a secret. I had a feeling there was something. Oh, this is a secret exit. Let's see what happens. I don't remember where this goes. We're gonna probably have to replay this stage though, because I'm not going for secret exits unless I absolutely have to, but I guess I did. I guess we have the time to do it, I suppose. Well, I guess we'll check it out and see what it leads to. I'm not going to use, like, world shortcuts and stuff like that. We're going to go through, like, all the worlds normally. But we'll take one chance with this and see where it takes us. So this is the beanstalk level. It's the beanstalk. It's the beanstalk. Oh my god! Whoa! Oh my god! Why did you slip so hard? I didn't even know what happened. Wow! I really hate the slipperiness of the controls. I'm sorry. It really is, like, really, really irritating. Did I fall off the branch? Maybe I did. Oh god, oh crap, oh crap. It kind of reminds me of the Beanstalk stage from, what is it, Kirby's Epic Yarn? It reminds me of that. And you know what, that's a game I should stream sometime as well. There's so many games I want to stream. I'm making a... He left me. I'm scared. Oh my god! Alright. Don't think I forgot that. I don't know what's down there though, so... Perfect. Perfectly done. But it just sucks. And I will say this, I'm not completely opposed to a digital landscape. I understand that it's been brewing for a long time. I'm not completely opposed to physical stuff dying out, but it's still really sad that it's happening this soon. Especially under these circumstances. I mean, I understand, to be fair, it was never going to be a graceful transition period to digital only stuff, but it's still really sad to see it happen, though. You know? It just sucks. But, I mean, I don't know. I'm hoping there's enough of an outrage that maybe Sony will change their minds, and at least with PlayStation 5 and finish that out, because, like, what happens to PlayStation 5 games that come out after January 2028? Like, what, they're not going to have physical copies? Does that mean Persona 6 isn't going to have a physical copy? I've been looking on that Reddit subreddit, and people really want, like, I want a physical copy of Persona 6. It's like, it's a big problem, and I really hope that it, like, I would say it goes against consumer rights, but let's be blunt, it's not like the government's going to do anything. I mean, I'm not going to get into politics, but I'll just say this. U.S. government is fucking dog shit. They're never going to get any, they're not going to do any of this. They're going to take even more rights away from us. Free country my ass. And I'm not going to get any more into that, because I've probably already pissed a bunch of people off saying that, but am I wrong? Am I really wrong? But that's besides the point. The point is, I'm really depressed that we're at this point with video games. I mean, I was willing to bite the bullet with GTA 6. I did pre-order GTA 6. Yes, I know. Wow, you're just feeding right into them. You're just buying the game, and you're just feeding into the digital landscape. Woo! Make an exception with that. Honestly, I was thinking, like, and it was literally like 6 hours before this news came out. I was thinking to myself, like, if they announce it, like, because I know there was, like, rumors that a disc drive, or not disc drive, but a disc version of GTA 6 would be printed, like, a few weeks later. I had a high suspicion that wouldn't happen, but I was like, if a disc version of GTA 6 were to come out, I would wait for that instead. Unless it's after I get my, like, like, the game actually comes out and I get my copy and all that jazz. If I can still cancel the pre-order, then I will wait for, I'm gonna just take the hit. Take one for the team. But not anymore. I mean, clearly a physical copy of GTA 6 is not gonna really happen, except for what they are doing, which sucks, because it's like, you know, I want to play GTA 6. It looks like a fun game, even though we haven't actually seen much of it. No! Oh my god! I thought I would be able... I thought it could boost up. But it's a shame, though. It's a real shame. I hope... It's probably not going to change. But at that point, I'm going to just switch to PC gaming, because it's like I've wanted to build a gaming PC for a while. I'll probably do it next year, but I'll just stick with that, because I mean, I'll just build a PC and just make that my all-in-one, like, entertainment thing outside of, like, Nintendo Switch. And Nintendo is the only console, like, fuck you. Fuck you so hard. Nintendo is the only company that I'm willing to follow. And they're not doing, like, they're probably not going to do this anytime soon, because they actually have a lot of physical sales. But I will say, if Nintendo were to follow in these footsteps eventually, which they probably will eventually, probably not for now, at least with the Switch 2, but I think once we... These geysers, man, these geysers are awful. But I think even if Nintendo does fully transition into digital, they are the only company I'm willing to follow, because I enjoy their games enough that I'm willing to take that sacrifice. I don't enjoy PlayStation's IPs enough for me to be like, oh yeah, I'll do that. I'll continue to get stuff for my PS5, but after that, I'm gonna just probably resort to gaming PC. Whatever, it's fine. Whatever. So their choice at the end of the day. I'm gonna just wait. Holy shit, that was scary. Okay. I'm gonna just take a hit. Take one for the team. Not bad. I don't know. I'm hoping also with this. Okay. I don't think this will happen, but I'm hoping the prices for like other games, like for like PS4 and PS5, I'm hoping those prices don't go up too high because of this. Because I don't think they will. Because I've been seeing a little bit of fear of will like prices for the games on like PS4 and PS5 start going up. I don't think they will, in all honesty. I think they'll probably maybe I think temporarily the prices will go up, but I don't think they'll stay up for very long. I screwed up big time, but I can at least do this. It's just, I don't know. I'll still be an avid collector of physical media and all that jazz, but it is not at all what I want to hear. It was not great to wake up to that yesterday. It was really not fun to wake up to. Holy crap, I couldn't see where I was, man. Oh crap, screw it, just forget it. No! Oh my god! Right at the end! I hate when the cheaps jump out of the water. That's so unpredictable. Another thing I should have mentioned is that there's no checkpoints on these stages, which is what makes it a little bit more difficult. But then again, they're short enough that it's not a big deal, but at the same time. I really hate that. It's really irritating, honestly. No. Just... There we go. Okay. I need to get out of the water world, man. I don't need to be in this overpriced movie. Oh, crap. It's another underwater stage. Great. Alright, let's have fun with this. Is this an auto-scrolling water stage too? No. Okay, thank God. It's this piece of shit again. Fuck you! Oh, fuck you so hard! I couldn't do anything about that! The slippery controls are gonna make this so much worse. I hate water stages so much in this series. They suck in these games, honestly. I hate them. Especially if they're auto-scrollers. You have no idea. We need to get out of this world ASAP. Jesus. God, and I just Stop it! Stop penetrating me at the perfect spot. I don't have any way of getting up there, dude. Oh. No, get out of here. Just run. Get out while you still can. Alright, it's time for the castle. And I do think, I know with the other new Super Mario Brothers series, I would usually do 3 worlds and then wrap it up, but I think we'll be able to do 4 worlds today, so that is my plan. So we are going to go through the ice world as well while we're at it. Actually get, fuck you. Oh, fuck you. Well, there was no point in that. That's real great. They're gonna actually try and target me like that. You know what? I'm not even gonna bother. They're never gonna fucking go where I want to. It's a stupid star coin at the end of the day. Yep, we got a queso-sized bullet bill. The King Bill. Well, let you destroy everything. And there's another one too, because why wouldn't there be? Hold up. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, that is insanely cheap. They don't even give it a single spot to go. They literally made it so that way. You know what? Okay, if I lose to Larry, I'm actually gonna be like... That's honestly embarrassing. Alright, let's go. If I lose to Larry, Larry's like probably the easiest Koopaling in the whole game to deal with. Just wait. Because all you do is you just have to avoid, like, it's so easy. There we go. Just wait for him to come right up. Ugh. If I lost that, I'm not gonna lie, I would have been pretty pissed off. That would have been pretty embarrassing, honestly. I could see that going to like a Twitch funny moments, like he really lost to Larry the Koopaling in like the easiest boss fight in this game. Even though he's like the 3rd world boss, he's like really easy. However, we need to turn back around. Alright, let's go hit up the ice world. This should hopefully be a lot easier because I don't like water at all. Even though we're already, you know what, even though it's ice, we're already used to slipperiness, so we should be fine. Alright, let's go. Whew, I'm excited. But yeah. Wait, what the hell? How are you supposed to get down there? Don't know. Whatever. Oh, you... Yes. Not a fan of these enemies, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, I have another chance to... Alright, well, I guess that's all we can really do with this stage, so I guess we're just gonna have to move on. Hey, we hit the hour mark, so that's good. It was not a great performance, but, you know, I didn't die at least, so there's that. Look at the stars in the background. I like the look of this world, honestly. I don't know. I actually kind of like the like snow ice stages in games because I always like the aesthetic and the music that goes with them. I've always just kind of liked that. So I kind of enjoy this world because I kind of like the starriness and all that jazz. But yeah, to kind of wrap up what I was saying with like physical games, it really sucks that Sony did what they did, and I'm hoping that on a future stream I could say that they've gone back on this statement and they'll not do it, but I'm pretty convinced they won't do it. I think it's wishful thinking on my part, and it probably won't happen, but you never know. You know what you need for that? You would need the ice flower, and I am definitely not going to be able to get that, so we'll just make do with what we have here. You know me, I still be getting games and all that stuff, but I'm not happy with this whole bullshit, and I'm hoping the industry can figure out what the hell to do going forward. But anyways, that's enough of me with the physical stuff. But actually, another thing I could mention is that one thing that's kind of unique with New Super Luigi U is that the seconds in the game are actually different because, okay, I guess there's no point to that then. In New Super Luigi U, the actual seconds they use for the, what is it? That they use are actual real seconds. So you actually get like 100 seconds. However, in the main game of New Super Mario Bros. U, the seconds are actually much shorter than they're actually supposed to be. This stage actually is kind of tricky because there's a lot of this shit. But it's fine with me. But it would be very nice to get... Oh. Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh. Whatever. I thought there would be a way in there, but I guess not. I don't know. I know I took a hit there, but that was because I jumped too early. I still won, though, so I don't really care. Y'all ain't allowed to judge me. It's fire and ice, like Sonic Boom Fire and Ice. Oh, crap, that was close. Well, it doesn't matter. What's the fucking point? That's gonna happen. That was insanely close. What the hell are the damn star coins? I'm assuming there's something up here. Yep, okay. It's a last one, too. I'm not gonna bother. Alright. Man, we are really moving through these fast. I mean, I know some of them I like this stage, I only got 1 star coin. But, you know, I would never said it was gonna be 100%, but I do want to at least go through all the main levels. Alright, let's get moving. I was gonna... We got all these Banzai bells. Are they even allowed to be called the Bonsai bells anymore? I'm not sure, because I think they actually had to change the name of them because, No, that's fine. Because I'll take that. Holy crap, that dude was really trying to... No! Oh my god, I was perfectly aligned! I was perfectly aligned on the landing, but then I moved to... God damn it. I really thought for a second, like, okay, I can get this. I can get that. That's no problem. Okay. Oh, oh my god, that was tight. Giggity. I mean, it wasn't hard, but it's like, man. We did it though. All right. You know what? I think we should probably take that, because that might actually be useful. This one's... Well, they're being really nice. It seems like this is one where you're going to need this, so... Actually, the fact that... Okay, yeah. Alright, so this is kind of like an auto runner is what it's kind of like. Still got it. Oh, damn it. Okay. Ooh. Your boy's stunting on him. What the? Where was the last star coin? Whatever. That was a fun level, though. I actually didn't expect that to be I didn't expect it to be that fun. Unfortunately, we got a ghost house, and those are not fun. Ugh. Let's just get through this so that let's just get through this. Because it's shorter, it might be a little bit easier. Oh. Okay, I'm pretty convinced there's something up there. I'm gonna take a hit. I knew there was something, and I was like, you know what? I'm taking a hit for the team. And then do this too. Oh, I missed the first star coin. How? Oh, crap. Okay, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. Okay, that was fine. You know what? Because of the short length, these stages probably won't be nearly as bad as they would be as a more full-fledged level. That's good. Alright. Wendy Swamp Castle. Okay. Alright. Here we go. We got ourselves a little marathon level. This will be fun. Little challenge. So this is one of those levels where it's like you have to. Are you able to? I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can do the twirlies on the thwomps in this game. I know you can in Mario Maker, but I don't know if you can do that here. Hold up, I'm gonna. Stop dodging it, man. Honestly, oh, crap. Was that where the last star, or is it here? Oh. Then what was that? What, I saw the Luigi sprite, but I didn't know, like, was there something there? Because I don't believe this stage has a secret exit. Weird. Oh, I guess I could say, like, if you guys want to see me stream, like, Mario Maker and play, like, Mario Maker 2 levels, by all means, I'd be willing to do it. Like, play some hard levels and stuff like that. I could do that if you guys would want to see that. Maybe I'll try it. Alright, it's time to deal with the one single girl, of the Koopalings. Freeze, bitch. Yeah, I have nothing to say. I don't know. I do know that in Super Mario Wonder, though, they did with the, I think it's the Switch 2 version of the game. They actually, because I don't think it's a DLC. I think you have to have the Switch 2 version of the game to get the Koopaling fights in that game, because they added it as, like, DLC, but, like, it's part of the Switch 2 version. And I've heard that they're actually, like, really good boss fights, which is really cool, because Mario Wonder infamously did not have good boss fights. We'll eventually get to that game as well, later down the line, but not now. Well, it's time to go all aboard. You know what? We actually haven't been streaming for that long. Why is Luigi's head on the airship? Okay. At least this will be, like, a little bit faster, so it won't be quite as much of a slog to get through. Even though this dude is about to ice my ass. But, you know what? We haven't been streaming for very long. Let's do the 5th world, too, while we're at it. You know? Try and get as much out as we can. Because I don't know if the last worlds in this game are going to be really hard or anything, so... Might honestly not be a bad idea to just try to get... Might not be a bad idea to just try to get the... Okay. It's fine. Might not be a bad idea to try to get more of this stuff out of the way before we get to the really hard levels. Possibly. I'm not sure, but... All right, it's time to go against Bowser Jr. Yeah, no thanks. You're not winning. You know, I really wish in the... You know what I wish in the Mario Galaxy movie? If they're going to do all those references and stuff like that, they should have had Shadow Mario be an actual prominent thing. Hope maybe in the third movie, if they have Bowser Jr. back, they should really make it... They should have him transform into Shadow Mario or something like that. Have like a faker Mario or something like that. That'd be fun. It's kind of sad that he didn't have that in the Mario Galaxy movie. I mean, he had like the brush and the the Wonder stuff, but like they didn't have they didn't have, like, the Shadow Mario, which I think would have been really cool, but I don't know. Yeah, no red couch for you, Junior. There we go. Easy fight. Yeah, this pussy's gonna go run off. All right, let's take this world on. We haven't been streaming for that long, and it'd be nice if the next time I play this. So this will be a two-parter then. But it'd be nice to just get this world out of the way. Like, I don't know how hard it's gonna get, so it's like, would it be nice to maybe not have to stream to like get this stuff out of the way more than anything else. I mean, I could realistically just do the entirety of New Super Luigi U like today, but you know, we'll split it up into two parts. And I will have part 2 coming out next week, so you guys do not have to worry about time. I will have it out then. So I like the jungle worlds in these games. I don't know. I like them. I like the music they have. Holy crap, that was not great. Oh, you got the last star coin for me. Thank you. Ooh. Man, that poison down there looks like grape soda, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. I'd die for that, honestly. I know you shouldn't, but I would. Yeah, it's considered poison, but it's like, I don't know, man. I'm kind of looking at it. I was like, that looks like grape soda, and I'm not gonna lie, I'd be willing to take a sacrifice. Alright, let's roll along. Oh my lord. You know what? That's the secret exit. That's gotta be the secret exit. Okay, we're not gonna do that because I don't feel like playing the stage again. No! Oh my god! Why did it trap on me? I didn't know they were like low, like fuck. We'll stick with this. God dang it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the secret exit, so we are definitely not gonna go for that because Please come back up. Oh, crap. That one's easy to get. Just ignore that. Oh my god, you little turd! Oh my god. Okay. We did it. Yeah, that's the secret exit. It does make it... You can skip, like, the scary forest, but... we don't need that, because we're gonna be going in there. All right. Oh, of course they're gonna do that. I don't think I can get it. I needed him for it. It was gonna happen. Oh my god, no! There we go. That was a little scary. If I didn't kill that one dude at the beginning, I would have actually been able to get all the star coins, but... Oh well. Alright, let's take on Nakasha. Alright, let's go. So there'll be a stage that's going to involve poison and probably a lot of those spiky blocks down above. Fuckers. Fuck you. I don't like this. Oh, I don't like this at all. What the heck, man? God dang it. Ugh. This is going to be dicey. Jesus. Okay, this is gonna be not easy. The reason I was like, you know, we should probably start getting some of these out of the way now. But I need to get the hell over there. Oh my god! Dude! Oh my god! Okay. For love... It's when it goes up that it throws me off. Also not to... Well, I guess that was worthless. So I'm gonna do this. Boink. I'm not gonna... I don't want to get hit with a fucking mace, dude. Did they actually do that? They actually locked me out of it. They actually made it so you can actually, like, get trapped. This is that bullshit. Jesus. Well, that's great. I really didn't want that, but let's not. Okay, at least I still get to keep that. I'm gonna actually try. Oh, that's so cheap! Alright, well, I guess we're gonna have to just do this without anything. But where's the last star coin, though? That's on the other side. Okay, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, let's go. Okay. That's it. Being bigger doesn't really do anything. Bigger isn't always better, because you weren't good in the first place. Alright, it's time to take a trek into the spooky forest, which isn't really Luigi's idea of a good time, but you know, we're still gonna do it anyways. Not gonna bother. That's probably secret exit. It might be for the third star coin, but it's probably also where the secret exit is for the level, and we don't need to do that, so we'll do this instead. Alright, so for this, we need to get the secret exits. Alright. Okay. Oh, that went pretty high up. Crap, I'm screwing up big time. Okay. Boink! Please, okay. That's where the secret exit is. Great. Alright. We have to do this stage again. Yay! You know what? I'm gonna do this stage too. Well, I have to do it anyways. And it's fucking underwater. Great. Okay, there's nothing up here. Wait, no, there's something. Wait a minute. Is this the secret exit? That is clever. You can just skip all that. You can just skirt all that. You know what? Yeah, I'm not gonna bother getting the secret exit on the other stage. I'm pretty sure it was that red pipe at the very end, but yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother. Call me lazy, but I did technically play both of the stages. We're gonna just move on. Alright, we've only got 3 more stages, and then we are going to be done with today's live stream. That'll be nice. Oh, it's these things. Okay. These guys shoot the laser beams out. And then open the slide right on over. Nice. Ah, look at me. Don't really need it. Yes, that was a good run. That was perfect, honestly. Look how fast a ship rides around the castle, though. Like, look how fast it is. Fits Iggy, though, and how crazy he is. I think. I don't know. Oh, we got some, that Wiggler Wednesday. Oh, man. I can't believe it's ever put that out. I hate you. Oh, I hate you so much. That would have been perfect. Is there poison at the bottom? Well, I did one perfect run and then this. Alright, last stage. I'm not gonna bother with it. It's not worth it. But I will bother with that, though. Oh, well, I guess I missed the start one. Oh, well. Alright, that was fast. I thought there would have been at least a little bit more to the stage, but I guess not.
It's probably the only, like, unique boss in the game, in all honesty, just because of how it is. Oh. You know what? That's fine. Because then I have to deal with the thingamabob. Alright, well, that was easy. I'll take it, but yeah. Anyways, oh, I think that is going to wrap it up for today's live stream. We actually did an extra world than I was even planning to, so the next time I stream this game, we shouldn't have too much left, and I'm going to be streaming this game the next time next week, so I'll be streaming it then. I'm not entirely sure of what my other plans are next week, but I do want to get the last part of this out. Obviously, I'm not really sure what else I'll do, but yeah. So, thank you all for watching, whether you're watching on Twitch or on the VOD channel on YouTube. Hope you all have a great day, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out, everybody, and take care.